In this lesson, we will look at characters 209 through 216 of the 1000 character classic, the 1500-year-old Chinese classic in which no characters are repeated. In the last lesson, we looked at lines 51 and 52, which contemplated nobility and mindfulness. Lines 53 and 54 suggest that we need to build a good reputation and be mindful or be aware of how we present ourselves in terms of appearance. Let's look at line 53, character by character. The first character here means virtue. The next means build or establish. The third character means name. The last one here means stand. The translation reads, virtuous deeds build a great reputation. Now let's hear it pronounced. You hear it from a recording in Korean, Japanese, and Chinese.
덕권명리,
特権命率、
得见名利，
I'll play those one more time.
덕권명리,
特権命率、
得见名利。
On to line 54. The first character here means form or appearance. The next means proper or upright. The third character means surface. The last one here means correct. The translation reads, present yourself properly and come correct. Now let's hear it pronounced.
형단표정,
形態表性、
形端表正，
I'll play those one more time.
형단표정,
形態表性、
形端表正。
Let's look at a few radicals or components. First, if you look at character 210, you'll see the long stride radical. This is a fairly rare radical, and this is the only character with this radical in the classic. Next, you have the stand radical, which appears the same in its standalone form. In character 214, you see it in use as an index radical. Finally, character 216 is the stop radical, with the one stroke added on top. This means correct. It makes me think that stopping, more so than going, is fundamental to being correct. This five-stroke character is often used in countries which use Chinese characters for telling numbers, rather than the Western way of four vertical lines with the fifth line cutting through. So here are the two lines from this lesson. Take a look for a few moments and see if you recognize some of the radicals or components. Okay, let's move on. Based on the 8 characters of these two lines, I've come up with a word list. I've tried to select words that are common and relevant to Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. On the coming slides, you'll hear the words spoken. Ethics, morals,
도덕,
道徳、
道德、
construction,
건설,
建設、
建设、
famous,
유명,
有名、
有名、
independence,
독립,
独立、
独立、
doll or human shape,
인형,
人形、
人形、
extremity,
극단,
極端、
极端、
surface,
표면,
表面、
表面、
express or show,
표시,
表示、
表示、
formal.
정시,
正式、
正式。
Okay, have a look one more time at the word list. Which words do you know or not know? In this lesson, we looked at lines 53 and 54, which considered reputation and appearance. In the next lesson, we'll look at how sound echoes through a valley, but in contrast, a hall is conducive for listening.
천자문,
千字文、
千字文，
As always, I remind you that my own knowledge of these languages is not substantial, so if you notice a mistake or omission, let me know in the comments. If you have a question, write it in the comments, and hopefully I or somebody can get back to you. Explore other videos in this channel devoted to the 1000 character classic. I will eventually be introducing all 250 lines of this classic poem. I will also be making videos about my study methods and other aspects of the Chinese, Japanese, and Korean languages. I wish you happy and productive language studies.